I'm on a mission to embarrass myself, or at least make myself feel self-conscious with the intention of feeling through it and working through it so that I can show myself that I love myself, that I accept myself. And the prospect of being seen and potentially being judged doesn't have to change that. It doesn't have to make me be small or hold back something like movement. So that's my idea here. I want to go to just a public spot where I know there's going to be a lot of eyes on me, and I've got my rope, and I do this kind of dancing stuff called rope flow with it. And this is just a trial run, you know, see how I feel, which by the way, right now is just nervous. I just kind of have like nervous energy. It's kind of all up here in my chest. I feel this kind of fluttery lightness, and my shoulders kind of raise up, and I just want to, like that. And so it's kind of a funny thing going into it, knowing that like, okay, my mission is to experience those jitters and to feel nervous and self-conscious, but to make it through on the other side and be like, oh, I'm still okay. I am okay with myself. It doesn't matter if somebody makes fun of me or whatever. So that's my goal. And I'm gonna set my camera down here somewhere in this little square. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna put you down amongst these sculptures. So these are gonna be your buddies here. And I'm just gonna go right over here. Oh. It's funny because I feel it already. You know, this may or may not be hard for you. It's like, I'm trying to find something that is at the appropriate difficulty level for me, where it's like a little bit nerve-wracking, but not too much that I don't do it. Okay, so far it's not as bad as I was thinking it would be. And partly because what I'm doing is not very vulnerable. Like, I'm not really dancing. It's kind of dancing, but it's also kind of like an exercise. All right, I'm gonna shut up for a little bit and try and just be in my body. Oh. I don't know if I'm succeeding too well in being, you know, really embodied and not considering the fact that I'm doing this in public, but it's not bad. It's better than I thought, which means I'm gonna have to up the ante and find a new way of doing it. Like, I feel a little bit nervous about it, but not as bad as I was expecting. So yeah, I think next time I'll have to come up with something just a little more vulnerable. And that could be ditching the rope, so just kind of dancing, or it could be, oh God, I know that's what I have to do though, is ditch the rope. It's kind of like a crutch. It's not bad, it's great, but in this case, it's sort of, this is what's giving me my permission to move in a way. So I'm gonna go do just a little bit of dancing without any music, and all right, then I think I'll feel the stuff. Oh God. Hey, look, it's a fire truck. Woo! Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I sort of like want to move like I've got the rope. Ah! I don't know what to do. Especially hard without any music. I mean, what the hell am I doing? So what do I want to do? What am I trying to accomplish? I want to be able to feel and express things and be more comfortable doing so. Because I find it's hard for me to express something like a passion. Like that makes me really uncomfortable. And so I'm hoping that something like this, I don't know, just kind of inoculates me to that fear of being seen. I don't know what to do. Whew. All right. I can play with the brick, like align my feet on the brick, use that as some sort of like movement inspiration on where I step. Whoa. Ah! Ugh. It's like I just pick out one and then I try and step in line with it. A lot of 90-degree angles going on here. But I like it because it's like I don't know, it gives me a mission here where I can, let's see if I can show you. Is that coming through? Okay. I'm gonna wrap with that portion of it and then just continue talking to the camera. Because that in and of itself is weird. Just holding a camera up at eye level. You know, it's funny, I notice on my videos, when I'm not feeling very confident, I hold the camera down here because holding it way up here makes me more self-conscious because it's more obvious what I'm doing. Like I'm holding the camera up higher so other people can notice it more. And so I'll go back and I'll look at my videos and I'll see that I'm holding it down here like I'm trying to hide the fact that I've got a camera even though it's clearly not hidden. And then when I see the footage, it's like, yeah, why am I looking up at me? Like, that's not cool. Get it up here. So, okay. Well, I'm still here. It wasn't bad. Nobody heckled me, so I guess that's good. All right, I'm gonna call that a success, and I still need to up the ante more. Like I need to find. It's like weight training. You have to have your appropriate to you and your level, your appropriate weight that you're working with. And That's something that I found when I was just starting to allow myself to dance. I had to lower the weight so much that it became accessible and appropriate to me. So somebody else might need to start way lower or higher than I do, and if we're using this weightlifting analogy. Sorry, we got a street cleaner coming. Hold on a sec. Oh. My 3-year-old would be so thrilled right now. I'm gonna walk the other way for a minute. So bringing the challenge to you at your level, that's what I'm thinking of here. Whereas what I did right there was actually, that was good. It was a little bit nerve-wracking, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't like I wasn't gonna throw up or anything. But when I was first starting dancing, I had to bring it down to less than body weight. Like I needed assistance, It wasn't good enough that it was just in private. I had to be like lights off, the blinds closed. I had to get high. I had to blast music in headphones, things like that, where I had to make it so easy for myself to be able to move. And that's okay. That's just where I was in that moment. I had to make it easy enough that it was possible. I feel like that was a good difficulty level, but I am ready to try something a little harder. I don't know what that is yet. I'll come up with something for next time. But I do like the idea of, I love the idea. I love pushing my comfort bubble out, Give myself some space to just be. Because when I have this tiny little zone of comfort, it means I'm in here and I'm really small and I don't want to do anything. And I want to be able to do stuff. I want to be free to do stuff. Doesn't mean I have to do everything, but if I want to, I should be able to. Okay. Anyway, I hope that was mildly entertaining, and we'll try another one, a better one, a more embarrassing one next time. All right. Catch you later.